Ground control to Wasps and Taff. Ground control to Wasps and Taff. Give us the news, please. We want to know what's going on. Ground control to Wasps and Taff. Commencing countdown, engines on. Check ignition and give us all the news you have. Oh my god! The spaceship is taking off! They've got all the news! This is ground control to Wasps and Taff. You've really got the news. You're letting everyone know what's happening in town. Now it's time for you to read an extract from an erotic novel. This is what's in Taff to ground control. We've read the news today. Please don't blow us up in 10 minutes, is that okay? We just want to live for just another day. For here I sit in reading the news far above the world. Viewers, don't be blue. There's nothing you can do but watch what's happening, Taff. What's happening, Taff? 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 Today. Hello and welcome to the news.
Welcome to the news. It's news time.
Can you do the
Strap
honors and press the?
Strap on.
Yeah, but you got to press the big.
I gave premature news then.
Have you got the button yet?
I was hoping I had some kind of novelty button. Push the button.
Yeah, it's just going.
News is initiated.
Right.
News
okay.
Is initiated.
So there was
news has taken off. Launched.
First piece of news, just to get it out of the way early. The shirt has just been sat on a chair for the last week, on the back of a chair.
You look like you should have a giant lollipop in one hand, and little curly curl hairs.
You look like you should have a giant lollipop.
What I should look like I have is a barrel full of news to distribute.
Now, for people whose first view this is of it, can you tell them what is news?
What is news is news is everything.
Why are your
News
teeth
is what's
see-through?
around us. I don't know. They're not for me. Oh, have I got green? Maybe it's reflecting. I don't know.
Is this news?
So this is news. News is everything. News is everything that's around us, everything that's below us, everything that's above us, everything that's inside us, everything that's outside us.
You heard it here first. The ground is news. The sky is news.
Yes.
News.
And that means there's a lot of it, right? There's a lot of it. So we have decided each week to squish.
Short.
Just to concentrate this huge chunk of news and give you everything you need to know in the space of 10 minutes.
10
no
minutes.
Exceptions.
No,
10 minutes
no
as soon as
exceptions.
it's 0, It's over. It's
Done.
over. Which is why we're concise with our analysis.
They've got.
Don't dilly-dally.
No. Well, I sometimes dilly, but I've never dallied afterwards.
I think that's why we're the team here, because you're the dilly, and I am the dally. They call me the Dalai Lama.
Who called you that?
I did.
Speaking of
Maybe
llamas,
everyone will now.
I've got
Speaking of,
a funny llama story to tell you.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it. News.
But we'll save that for later.
Okay. Later in what's happening, Taff, or
Yeah. What's? Ah! You disappeared for a second.
Sorry, I do that sometimes.
Llama.
When I get overused,
Stories.
I can just kind of implode with news and disappear very briefly.
2 months ago, is this 2 months ago news?
Yes.
2 months ago, an escaped llama stopped traffic on the M55. So if you're planning on driving on the M55 2 months ago, don't do it. Don't do it. Take a different route. Because there's a lot.
Why did it stop traffic? What was it trying to achieve?
Hitchhiking.
Hitchhiking.
It's
Where was it going?
Trying to get to Bird World.
I'm sure before it left, it said, "I'll pack up my bags."
No, it didn't have any bags.
Oh. I meant more maybe like emotional baggage.
Oh, you brought the tone of the news down.
Maybe you should bring it up with a small literary extract.
Oh, I do have a book here. From
book review portion of the.
Well, I mean, it's less a review because it's actually not out yet. This is a preview.
Dave Evad, is that right?
Yeah, Dave Evad. Sorry, I'm just getting the book here. He sent me in a preview copy because he knows. I will say we did get it for free, so just bear that in mind. Right. Right. This is a erotic novel, and can you guess what it's about?
Can I guess what it's about?
Yeah. And I think whatever you guess is what it's going to be about. So have a good guess.
I see, yeah. So if I had to make a guess, I'd say it's to do with the miners' strike in the 80s.
Yeah, it is. And in fact, here's a portion where two of the miners are talking. God, I'm glad I'm here with you in this mine, said John. Thanks, said Paul. I'm glad I'm here with you too. Do you know what, John? I hope we never go to Chile and get trapped in a mine. That would be a nightmare. Why would we go to Chile, Paul? Said John. Shut up and kiss me.
I thought it was going to be because it's so hot.
No, they... Wait there. Why are you kissing me? Well, I've just decided we should strike. So let's stop working and let's start wanking. What? Separately or each other? Whichever you prefer, to be honest. I don't mind either way. Nor do I. Is that a pickaxe in your pocket? Or are you just pleased to see me? It's a pickaxe. We were supposed to be mining, but now we've decided to go on strike instead. Fuck Maggie Thatcher! Is she the Prime Minister? I think so. She is. Wait, were you saying fuck Maggie Thatcher because you wanted to fuck Maggie Thatcher? No, Paul. I want to fuck you. And that's that's a little extract.
I've got one very important question. Hopefully Dave Evad supplied you with this information. Did the canary survive?
Yes, after it was extracted.
So there were no.
What's the name? What's the title of that
gases.
book? It's called.
Oh yes.
The Miners Strike Each Other's Anuses.
There we go. No room for nuances there anymore these days.
I mean, Dave Evad is not great with his titles, to be honest. But it's
could have been like it's a minor thing, that kind of thing. But
I'm looking forward to next week where I've got an extract from Philip.
Okay, have fun with this one.
Philip.
Philip. Basically the same word. It took you a long time to figure out what was essentially the same word.
I was trying to work out how to pronounce HP. Yeah. So there was a lot of.
You wanted the weather, don't you?
There was a lot of people asking for the weather. Do you need me to bring up any kind of map, or are you good to just?
I can confirm the weather is. Let me just.
This is news. This is news.
The weather is evening.
Ah. Is it evening everywhere in the UK or?
It's everywhere in the world, I'm pretty sure.
Everywhere in the world. So enjoy. Now.
Don't forget your evening jackets.
I didn't want to bring this up, but I believe you have a breaking celebrity news story that you were trying to keep under wraps, but I think you should tell the people now.
Well, if everyone really needs to know this celebrity news that I've got, it's difficult. There are a lot of legal issues to kind of really think about here. I've got to be very careful about what I say and what I cannot say.
Sorry,
of course.
The lawyers are saying it should be fine. Just don't go into too much of the gory details.
So I cannot discuss the what happened with. I can't mention that.
Oh.
Anyway.
Sorry, I've just breaking news.
Oh.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Sharks are no longer back.
Well, it's kind of linked with the current news, the story I was about.
5
to tell.
seconds.
So yes, David Blaine has found out